Welcome to Unilag TV News. I am Vina Peters. We begin with stories from our home front. The Provost, College of Medicine, University of Lagos, Professor David Adewale Oke, has been appointed as a member, National Tertiary Health Institution Standard Committee, and he is to represent Southwest on the committee. The Vice Chancellor, University of Lagos, Professor Oluwatoyin Ogundikpe, FAS, on behalf of the management, staff, and students of the university, congratulates Professor David Adewale Oke on his new appointment. Still on Unilag, as part of efforts to ensure the continuous smooth running of Nigerian universities now and in the future, the University of Lagos held its second International Week themed Universities of the Future. Tolulokwe Popola brings us more details.
The importance of university education cannot be overemphasized, and in a bid to ensure quality university education across universities, both within and outside Nigeria, experts across the world, including employers of labor, such as the Bank of America, the leading global learning platform Coursera, amongst others, were present to offer insights into Nigeria's university education system and how relevant it is to the growing needs of modern industries. This took place at the second edition of the annual International Week of the University of Lagos, put together by the Office of International Relations, Partnerships and Prospects of the University of Lagos. The three-day event, which was hybrid, took place at the Arthur Mbanefo Resource Center of the university with the theme Universities of the Future. Vice Chancellor, University of Lagos, Professor Oluwatoyin Ogundikpe, FAS, in his opening remarks, stated that the program, which debuted in 2018, was designed to actualize Unilag's dream of a globalized approach to education through interrelations, collaborations and partnerships with ivory towers within and beyond the shores of Nigeria. Professor Ogundikpe further stated in an interview with newsmen that the University of Lagos is doing so much to prevent students from locking around in the labor market after graduation.
Gone are those days that once you finish from the university, you get a job. But now what we are doing and we are telling our students is that right from the time that you are in the university will register companies for you.
True.
And the university will get the startup grant for you so that you start something, and we are encouraging our students in that area.
Amazing, right? If you're not in the University of Lagos, I don't know where else you want to enjoy all these benefits, and that is not all. The governor of Akwa Ibom State, who was ably represented by the Secretary to Akwa Ibom State Government, Dr. Emmanuel Ekuwem, commended the management of University of Lagos for leading such discourse that's placed a focus on the future of universities in Nigeria, and he expressed the state government's readiness to partner with Unilag in all areas possible for the purpose of driving development. He added when speaking to the press that the theme for the event, Universities of the Future, is apt, as it supports the view of others that students should be empowered to make them job creators and not job hunters, as well as people who impact knowledge in the younger generation, and also showing them how to impact the knowledge.
Those 500,000 who have been able to go to universities and they spend some 3, 4, 5 years in universities and they come out, what are they doing? So in other words, the few that have gone through, to what use have we put them? Have we maximized? Have they written to their full potential? When they do so, I can tell you the avalanche effect of the 500,000 that are gainfully employed, are busy creating jobs everywhere, would absorb the social shocks of the 1.5. So
there are goodwill remarks from the representatives of the German, Swiss, French and American embassies, Director of the World Bank, as well as the Vice Chancellor of Borno State University, Professor Umar Kyari Sandabi, amongst many other dignitaries, who all participated virtually and congratulated the University of Lagos on a successful organization of the International Week, describing it as a way forward for the globalization and internationalization of education.
Away from Unilag, many issues that people face on a daily basis have been attributed to mental health. Against the backdrop of the 2021 World Mental Health Day, somewhere in Yaba axis of Lagos, awareness is on the rise. Samuel Ojo brings us details.
When you hear the term 9/11, you can almost immediately remember the Twin Towers of the World Trade Center going down in a series of 4 attacks by the Islamic extremist group Al-Qaeda on the United States on the 9th of September 2001. However, not many know that the 10th of October every year since 1994 is a day set aside by the WHO for global mental health education, awareness and advocacy against social stigma. In line with the theme for this year, Across All Initiative, a non-profit organization, is advocating increased awareness through a care and support conference for mental health, a forum for discussions geared towards ensuring an all-inclusive mental care. Unknown to many, mental health issues or disorders can be triggered by some factors generally not given much attention. One of such is parenting. A psychotherapist, Dedoyin Ajayi, talks about the need for objectivity when parents deal with their children to prevent triggering mental health issues.
I am very particular about helping parents to understand that, see, there would never be a perfect approach to these things, but the ability to build up your mental strength enough to pause and ask, what I'm about to say/do, is it going to be helpful or not? And then even when I make the mistake, am I going to be objective enough to apologize? Like, oh, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have done that. I went too far. Now this and this and this is what you should have done. You know, objective criticism, like, okay, I was wrong. Even though I'm your parents, I know that I messed up.
Another unpopular trigger of mental health issues is maternal health. Wondering how? Amaka, a fitness coach, talks about her experience with postpartum stress disorder.
When I had my first child, you know when they say that when you have your first child, when you are in labor, it's so painful. The moment you have your baby, you want to hug them, you want to see them. I had that expectation, but for me, it was different. When I had my baby, I don't know, I was angry, I was sad, there was just too many things going on.
The place of mental health in education cannot also be underplayed.
I don't know, but today, you submit your assignment now, test in the next 10 minutes. Who is there in class? Zero. And nobody is, utilizing emotional intelligence.
For Akere Akran, who calls herself the unapologetic humanitarian, willingness is very essential.
What I feel like is the baseline for all these challenges is the willingness, right? There's something about the willingness to want to understand, the willingness to impact, the willingness not to impose, the willingness not to be a bully, the willingness to mentor, the willingness to be an innovator.
For Dedoyin Ajayi, the EndSARS protest of 2020, I point out to the fact that not much attention has been given to mental health issues in matters of security.
So there's just this reality that as of now, we are not ready for these conversations. And when we are truly ready, what we are going to do is take this kind of conversations right to their doorstep. Imagine inviting a commissioner for police to this kind of meeting and we target security and the effect of the police or the uniformed man on the Nigerian. Yeah, now we are ready. So a policeman is sitting here. I can say, sir, tomorrow I'm going to be in your office. Let's make it happen.
Convener of the conference, Seun Dosunmu, believes that the government has much to do in supporting the advocacy for mental health awareness.
So currently from research, we have 8 facilities that, all over Nigeria that caters to mental illness and mental health related issues. And considering that 1 in 4 Nigerians will suffer from, a mental illness in their lifetime, that's an average of, let's say, 50 million Nigerians. So if we have 8 standard facilities for these people, how the hell can we, cater to all of them? So it means that, the government needs to go back to the drawing board and begin to invest, heavily in healthcare support, especially mental health, because mental health is now a global conversation.
With the world just recovering from the COVID-19 pandemic, the WHO says there has been a major impact on people's mental health. With such discussions as this, there is optimism that mental health care for all can indeed become a reality. Samuel Ojo, Unilag TV News.
And now to the world of entertainment. Winner of Big Brother Season 6 White Money is currently in hospital as he took to his Instagram story to share with his fans a video in which he was sleeping on a hospital bed with an intravenous drip being administered on him. Aww, Whitey, get well soon. Still on Big Brother, Maria says she's being light-skinned is not a privilege, that she had to work her way all to the top. She also says she gets upset when people say she got everything she has because she is pretty, when in actual fact, she had to see her way through high school and university to pay her rent. That right there sounds like a superwoman. Still on Maria, she has bagged her first endorsement deal with popular skincare brand Hush-D since her exit from the BB Ninja Shine Your Eye House. Congratulations, Maria. Moving on, Minjin has taken message to his Instagram story saying men should help women without expecting sex in return because women are not interested in having sex all the time. That's some bitter truth being spilled. Furthermore, matters seem to be getting hotter as Jane Manor has dared Tonto to post the sex tape on Instagram by all means possible, even if she has to use a blogger or a fake account to do so. Hey, way, Kasala don't bust. Meanwhile, Nollywood actress Uche Ebere has warned women to desist from the habit of snatching other women's husbands, as they have now jumped on the trending hashtag Nobody Like Women challenge, but can't stop snatching their fellow women's husband without any remorse. And finally, guys, Cardi B has taken to her Instagram page to appreciate Offset for the house he got for her at the Dominican Republic for her 29th birthday. Congratulations, Cardi B. God when. And that's it on Unilag TV News. Many thanks for watching. I am Vina Peters. Good evening.